You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. This is SoapDirt.com on YouTube, and we have got 2-week Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for you. This will run from April 17th through 28th, which takes us up right to the edge of May sweeps. So this stuff is all building towards the stuff we're going to see explode in May sweeps, and there's a whole lot going on. Right now, before we dig in, reach down and click that subscribe button so you get all the latest Bold and the Beautiful and other soap spoilers direct from Soap Dirt on YouTube. Now, coming the week of April 17th through 21st, this is week 1, we are going to have a very special standalone episode. It is episode 9000, and they are taking a totally different tack than they did for the Milestone episode 8000, which was the tragic death of baby Beth. Of course, she wasn't really dead, but that's what they played out that episode. This time, instead of picking something dramatic from the existing storylines, they are doing a standalone that's devoted to love and family, and which should feature flashbacks and all kinds of things to celebrate all the big 36 seasons of the soap opera. Now, also in the first week that runs from 17th through 21, we're going to see Hope Logan asking Steffy Forrester for a favor, and no doubt it's about this growing attraction that she feels for Steffy's brother Thomas. So maybe she asks for Steffy to ignore what she thinks, or maybe she's going to ask her to help her deflect while Hope works through her issues. Who knows? But this is a big moment for these stepsisters, so we'll have to see how it works out. Also, we're going to see Brooke telling Taylor Hayes about Hope's interest in Thomas. And this is kind of interesting because ordinarily this is something that Brooke would have privately discouraged and would not have let any of the Forresters find out about. So this is kind of a watershed moment in these ladies' best friends relationship. And so it'll be interesting to see how Taylor reacts to this worry of Brooke's, because Brooke definitely does not want her good girl daughter being attracted to bad boy Thomas. We're also going to see Sheila Carter out of the hospital and in jail. She'll be in her prison blues as she awaits trial the week of April 17th. She's going to get a couple of visits. One of them is Bill Spencer, who no doubt wants to just come and laugh at her because she's behind bars and he helped put her there. And she is definitely going to go off on him. We're going to see Sheila railing at him about his betrayal. She bought everything he said, hook, line, and sinker, and she is pretty PO'd about it. We're also going to see Deacon stop by to visit. The problem that Deacon is having right now is he really cares about Sheila and he has these residual feelings, and next week he's going to implement a plan to do something about it, whether that's trying to brush the feelings aside or to somehow try and help her. We'll have to see. But he comes to see her and Sheila makes a big confession to him. And this is likely related to the spoilers where she says that she is most hurt by his betrayal because she truly cared about him. So we'll see how that jailhouse visit goes. Also, we saw Katie slap Bill Carter and then give him a passionate kiss when she found out that he had not really been falling for Sheila but was trying to take her down. And that revelation changed how she felt about him, and Bill Spencer is going to press the issue. Now, she has been dating and canoodling and kissing on Carter Walton, and next week Carter asks Katie if she's changed her mind, and perhaps before she answers, Bill Spencer comes in and he's going to put Katie on the hot seat right in front of Carter and talk to her about what went down with them. And so Carter might end up with his feelings hurt again. Also, in week 1 of these 2 weeks, we're going to have 2 special guests. James Corden and artist Lil Nas X are going to be at Il Giardino in scenes with Deacon and Hope. Look for them to be part of the wait and server staff in the restaurant. We are also going to see Joshua Hoffman for the first time. He is debuting as a recast RJ Forrester. That is the son of Brooke and Ridge. If you didn't remember him, he's been off in boarding school for a while. It's not clear if they're bringing him back post high school or they're going to say he's a few years older and say he's gotten out of college, but there's a whole lot of interest with that. Then in week 2, which is the week of April 24th through 28th, we are going to see Thomas fretting about RJ's return. He's a little worried about what that return could mean for the Logans and Forresters. Right right now, the moms are best friends and the dad is kind of hands off with both of them, but RJ's return could mean Ridge and Brooke spending more time together, and Thomas may worry that Brooke will renege on her best friend's pact that she has with Taylor. Also, we're going to see RJ Forrester revealing his big life plans to his family now that he is back in LA. There's been a whole bunch of speculation about what he's intended for. He's almost at the right age where he could be a potential romantic rival for Paris. Right now, she has been kind of casual with Zendaya, but they don't seem to be too hot and heavy, or they haven't shown it to us in a while. So maybe it'll be RJ with Paris. We'll have to wait and see. There's also been some speculation that RJ might be gay. That's founded on nothing but speculation from fans. So we'll just have to wait and see what the big plans are. But it's been a minute since RJ has been in town, so he's definitely welcome back. We're also going to see in the week of April 24th that Steffy goes back to talk to Liam Spencer again. And the subject matter, of course, is his concern over Thomas Forrester being interested in Hope Logan. Steffy may know by this point that it's the other way around, and Hope is kind of low-key crushing on Thomas. So we have to wonder, and this is just us asking here, if this conversation that Steffy has with Liam is somehow related to the favor that Hope asks of her in the prior week. Has she asked her to reassure Liam again to get him to stop breathing down her neck? This past week on Bold, we saw Liam come by the Forrester Design office to confront Thomas, but it really turned into more of a conversation where Thomas said, look, I know you've heard this before about me being changed, but I'm really better. And then they dropped some little Easter egg hints for what's coming, where Thomas said, even if Hope hit on me, I would reject her. And Liam's mind was kind of blown. He was like, excuse me? My wife would never come on to you. And the very fact that they both said that while Hope was in the CEO office making googly eyes at a picture of Thomas on the credenza behind the desk has us definitely thinking that she is totally going to hit on him. The real question is would Thomas do what Liam said? If Hope comes to him and tries to kiss him or get physical, would he actually push her away? Personally, my money is on no. I mean, you'd like to think that he would, but the fact is he has a real soft spot for her. And if Hope has come around to the idea that she may want to, take the bad boy out for a test ride, could he really say no? We'll have to see. Be sure and click that subscribe button. And that's everything that we know from CBS official spoilers for April 17th through 28th, 2023 on the CBS soap. Lots to see as we're heading closer to May sweeps.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.